Peace, love, and harmony to all humanity. I'm giving another update on my journey with my 7-day fast, which I will be probably pushing to 10 days, or I might do 14 days. Now, I'm currently still in the process of prepping as I go along to incorporate other things. I just now ordered Shilajit resin. Google that. It's it's the natural form of fulvic and humic acid. When you look up the benefits of humic acid, it has over 80 plus minerals in it. It's jam-packed with antioxidant. It revitalizes your cells, fight against aging, help with natural weight loss, which that's what I'm trying to get, but I want all the other perks as well. I just posted, I was reading the comments on my status, and brother Haru L just brought to my consciousness about blue-green algae. I was already online looking for chlorophyll, so it's funny how the universe brings things to you when you're looking up stuff. So I was like, what's the best form of high content of chlorophyll? So the brother came onto my post and was like, get the blue-green algae, says that's the closest thing to sunlight. So now I'm on Amazon, and he gave me the brand that he normally uses, which is E3 Live blue-green algae. So I'm in the process of ordering that right now. So the things that I'm incorporating, which I am now I'm going to call it my own fast. I'm going to call it the black fast, because everything I'm putting into my water is essentially for melanated people. When I get the pure black Shilajit, you'll be able to see how it turns my water black. And then I will also be consuming the powder form of blue-green algae, and I can't wait to see the results of everything that I'm doing right now. So for anybody who came on and feels that I'm starving myself, or why are you depriving yourself of food, water is essential to everyday life. Outside of the breath, which is the first thing you need before, that can cause rapid death. If you go too long without water, you can die. Scientifically speaking, you can go up to 30 days depending on your health. You can go up to 20 to 30 days without food. Now, nobody's sitting here saying go on a hunger strike, starve yourself. What I'm doing is I'm decreasing my calorie intake to pretty much zero, but I'm still getting a nutritional value of food from the things that I'm purchasing online. I heavily invested in my fast, so no, I am not just drinking plain water. Any water that I consume has an alkalinity of 7.4 and above, has over 150 and over 120 or 150 ppms, the mineral content that's in the water. The water I am consuming is 100% authentic lake water. So I'm not drinking tap water. I'm not drinking Poland spring water. The only time I may grab a Poland spring water is when I'm regularly thirsty. But when it comes down to the high price water, that is what I see, and I tell my conscious and subconscious mind, hey, this is your food right here, this is your breakfast, and this is your lunch, and this is your dinner. And when I put it into my body and I instill in my brain and I program myself that this is what's going to vitalize my body, this is what's going to give me mental clarity, this is what's going to empower me to get me to the next level, it helps. In the beginning, in the first 2 days, it was easy. I can straight up do 48 hour fast. But as the days go on, it did get harder. Other people say after the third day it stops. Well, for me, I feel like it takes a longer time for me, because I'm on my 5th day and I feel so empowered. I feel like I can do this. I made my own mantra, my own chant, my own affirmation. Anytime I feel a sense of weakness within myself, with anything, and it's not just to food, it's with anything, I say, I'm in charge. This is my body. This is my reality. I am the great I am. I control this. I'm a woman of autonomy. These are the things that I reinstill in myself that say, girl, you got this. And you ordering more delicious foods to put into your water and your agua frio. Yeah, right now I got this, but I will be getting the Evans water. But I grabbed this real fast. This doesn't have the ppms on it, but it does have, it says antioxidant infused with mineral psyllium, a pH balance to 7.5 or higher, electrolytes for taste, super purified. When I went into the health food store, I was just dying of thirst, so I just grabbed this. But when I go back to the supermarket, when I pick up my daughter, I will be picking up the Evan water. Or if I don't get that water, that lake water, I will be going back to Trader Joe's. They have a New Zealand, which I think I showed in my last video, natural lake water that has alkalinity of 7.4 and up, and it has 150 ppm. So I want to try the Evan water. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I want to try that water and see how it makes my body feel. If not, for the bang for my buck, I will go to Trader Joe's and get Trader Joe's New Zealand lake water. Okay, so for those who are interested in fasting just for mental clarity or weight loss, let me tell you something. Don't let nobody make you feel bad because you're not doing what everybody else is doing. Oh, fast for spiritual elevation. No, if you want to fast, fasting is what's going to give you mental clarity if your motive is to lose weight. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you train your psyche, you're trying to lose weight to optimize your health. So even though people say, oh, don't think about losing weight, think about just being healthy. Losing weight is becoming more healthy. It's taking pressure up off these knees. Every time, each day that go by and I see I lost a pound, I say, woo, because of that pound, I'm one step further to getting to my goal weight. I'm one step further to having this phenomenal optimal functioning body. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about your own journey and your own perception. Don't try to follow what everybody and their mama's doing. Get through this how you're willing to get through it. Do your research. When you sit here and you study, like I said, the brother Haru L gave me the blue-green algae. I was just thinking about, I thought he was talking about chlorella and spirulina. And he was like, no, sis, this is a whole nother level. Because I tried chlorella and spirulina, and to be honest with you, it did nothing for me, so I stopped taking it. So I'm excited about trying the blue-green algae because I know the ocean is so vast and so large, and the depth, and I know the mineral contents and all the stuff that reside in there and the things that we haven't yet discussed. I just love the ocean energy. So with me getting the pure black Shilajit with the mixture of land energy, okay, I'm also going to be putting the ocean. I'm going to have the ocean element with inside me too, working to optimize my health, helping me to naturally burn this weight, because I wasn't able to achieve that solely on my own. If people want to ask me, well, do this and do that, I was going to the gym 5 days out of the week. I was pretty much vegan. I was doing the intermediate fasting, and the weight would come off, and the next week it would go back up. So it will always stop me at 254, and I'd be like, what the hell? I'm out here killing myself. I'm doing this yoga. I ain't do yoga, excuse me. I'm doing aerobics. I'm doing cardio for an hour. I'm doing lightweight training, and the scale just wouldn't budge. So I had to take measures into my own hands. And I said, you know what? I'm willing to fast to see if this will help me get over the hump of 254 and jumpstart my body into burning the fat reserve that I already have. Before I started fasting, I was doing a plant-based protein smoothie. I was eating that once a day, along with and I was mixing it with also Garden Life, so I can get about 60 grams of protein and also 25 grams of fiber. So I ate that along with lentil beans. I consumed lentil beans with my protein smoothie because that's where I was getting the bulk of my fiber from, and some more plant-based protein. I lost 5 pounds with that. That brought me down from 260, because I told you for about 6 months now my weight been stuck at 254, and then it would shoot up to 264. So it would be like 10 pounds on, 10 pounds off, and this is the battle that I've been dealing with for for I wouldn't say 6 months. I would say for 4 to 5 months now, and I didn't get discouraged. I still woke up. I still went to the gym. I still tried, but it does damper the mood when you feel like all that you're doing and all the research that you're doing, and no matter how much calories you're cutting, it's still not taking off the weight. Like, I feel after all the work that I have done previously, I feel like I should be 234, and that's not the case. So I said, you know what? Your physical being is the reflection of how you feel internally. So now I'm taking this time to fast to also do some serious inner work, dealing with, anger issues, letdowns from other people, setting goals for myself, persevering in my own personal endeavors, because at the end of the day, I love giving out helpful videos to help people or to give them insight and motivation and love. But at the end of the day, if I'm not whole and complete, I can't be no value to another human being. And I struggle with that for many years, coming into the conscious community and just wanting to be a great pillar and representative of my people, just a representative of humanity itself. And I just wanted to give back and find my way and find my voice to where I would be giving something vital to people who need it. I didn't want to get into, all of the things that I allowed myself to be a part of because I was being naive, I was being misled, and I was just like, I want to give back to the people. So right now I'm putting all that to the side to focus on me, because in order for people to want to continue to follow me, or I don't even like to say that, to be a part of my family circle, to be a part of my matrix circle, people have to see me doing better mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. And these are all the sectors that I'm honing in and focusing on. But the first thing I need is my armor. So my body and my appearance is everything to me right now, because your exterior is what the world sees first. Now I know people say don't care what other people say about you, but that's just not a fact. You care about critiques and what things people have to say. And most of all, the biggest judge you have is yourself. And what I see right now is, with this weight still being on me, I still see my old self. I still see a woman that is broken, who's been through a lot, who sacrificed a lot. When you look at, when you're overweight, and this is for some people, this is not for all. I'm not speaking for all people who are overweight. I'm speaking for myself. When I look at myself, I see baggage. And it's time for me to stop being an emotional hoarder. I am an emotional hoarder, and I'm learning to slowly release. And the more that I'm fasting and I'm seeing this release, I do feel like my clarity and my mental sharpness and my emotions, like, I'm still working on my emotions to not be emotionally impulsive, because that came, as the years was going on, and I didn't realize it until the big catastrophe happened with, the whole video and me, coming at brothers' necks, just giving into my emotion and suppressing my logical thinking. So I'm just out of harmony with myself, and I want to reconnect with myself. I want to hold the hands and guide myself to the phenomenal woman that I know I could be, not only for myself, for my daughter, for my family, and for those who love and support me and has followed me on this journey and has always been a supporter, and who always knew my heart and my intentions, no matter what may have went down. Like, you know who I am. You see my spirit. Like, you can read people's energy. I was never in it for the money. I'm not here to bamboozle nobody. I'm not here to be the big great Wandon of consciousness and things like that. I just wanted to be a contributor to the embetterment of all humanity. So let me digress. I have a couple of books that I'm reading. So reading will also help you build the mental fortitude to get through your fast. I'm reading The Metu Neter, Volume 3, The Key to a Miracle. My brother, the Reacher, he gave me some books. Now, I may not be Christian, but I do not turn away anything that deals with upliftment. So the name of this book is God's Little Instruction Book, Volume 1, 2, 3, 1 through 5. And then this is the book I've really been reading before I go to bed. And now, with another thing is, I used to have problems sleeping. Sleeping and stress are the number one things that will not allow your body to lose weight naturally. So I've been working on that as well. I came across meditational music, and the number one thing that relaxes my body is earthly sounds such as the rain, the ocean, birds. Like I said, Mother Nature sounds. That would relax me. Within an hour, I black out. So one day I was up and I was just watching a show online. So I know I'm going somewhere else, so I'll get back to my books. I was watching Lions, and then out of nowhere, this sound came out of nowhere, and as it was showing the lions, it was showing. I was hearing the sounds in the background, and it instantly put me in a trance to where I found because I fell asleep early, and that pissed me off when I fall asleep early, or if I don't stay asleep during the night. So I woke up and I'm like, great, I'm gonna be up all night again. I can't never just stay asleep. So when I heard these sounds, first of all, it put me in a trance, and it relaxed me from head to toe, and I found myself slowly going to sleep. So I started to look up just nature sounds, and that's what I've been using, and it's been putting me out like a baby. So I'm grateful for watching nature, and then I heard the sounds, and then it relaxed me, and it really helped me go to sleep. Last night I was listening to Rainwater. But let me get back into these books. This is my friend Reacher gave me this. The Portable 7 Habits, Renewal, Nourishing Body, Mind, Heart, and Soul. I'm also reading this book called Saint Germain on Alchemy, Formulas for Self-Transformation. And also I can't leave out my other book, which is Think and Grow Rich, the Bible, Prosperity Bible, and the Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. So these are the things I keep close to me. So it just builds me up mentally and physically. You know, if your spirituality is not strong, you know, it's going to be hard to persevere in anything that you're trying to do with life. And for me to get through this fast, I need to have all these things next to me. It's not only about food, it's about me not it's about me not falling victim to the old habits that I once had. Like I said, being emotionally impulsive, overthinking, my anxiety has been growing, you know, relieving myself of stress. The next thing I will be incorporating, which I haven't yet, is yoga. So once I find some good videos with that, I will be doing yoga in the morning, yoga before I go to sleep. Oh yeah, and another thing I wanted to give before this video go on too long. If you feel like you're hungry, now listen, most of the time when it comes to fasting and the feeling of being hungry, majority of the time it's going to be mental, because anytime that I had the impulse that I wanted to eat, it was mental and things that I smelled, but it was never my stomach or my body feeling like it's being deprived of something. So when I feel like my mind is telling me I have to eat, that it becomes an emotion, a mental battle, which triggers your emotion. Get up and do an exercise, yoga. I shared on my wall with Shelly Banks. That's one of the most powerful 10-minute workouts I ever done in my life. So, or you could do a nice walking place. So look up any aerobics or any home exercises you could do, and just get up and push yourself to get that thought out of your mind to wanting to eat. Because the most of the time, if you are drinking proper water and you're taking your vitamins and you bought other herbal supplements in substitution for you know, wanting to eat food, then it's a mental battle. So the majority of a fast won't be even your body saying that it's hungry or it's tired. It's your mind and the things that you're smelling and the things that you're around and stuff like. It's your environment. So I'm glad that I'm able to share this video. I'm super excited. I hope that not only will you see a change in my physical, but you will see a whole change in my persona, just my whole aura. I want to look like an illuminated being. So I'm really not going to be vlogging like that, because I just want to use this time of me doing inner work to stay off of the cyber universe, which I have been doing, and just solely focusing on me, because all the times I allowed other things to invade my space, and I allowed that to take priority over self. And so even now during this fast, I'm learning to care about Shanika, and Shanika's a priority, and she comes first, and the things that I need to address to make me a better and more powerful me comes first. So this is the best move I think I ever made in my life, and I can't wait for my products that I ordered off of Amazon, which is Pure Black, Shilajit, and Blue Green Algae from Live 3. Brother Haru L said he tried this product and it worked phenomenal for him during his fast. So I'm excited to try out this product. Make sure when you're looking at labels when it comes to product, make sure they're certified. Make sure they've been examined, they're organic, they're vegan, culture, they have all types of certifications. Make sure, and don't let the amount of the product, don't always balance between the expensive and the cheap ones. Always meet in the middle. For me, I'm always skeptical if something that's supposed to be good is cheap. But when something's too expensive, I'm like, damn. But go where your spirit goes. Research that brand and product, and let's read the reviews, especially on Amazon or wherever you can read reviews. Go on YouTube and things like that, and see how it affects other people. But always keep in mind, everybody's anatomy is different, so whatever works for them may not work for you. But have an open mind and spirit to it, and whatever it is that you're seeking, your intuition, your gut feeling is not leading you wrong, and all the things that you're purchasing and buying will do what it's intended to do, and that's to heal you. Whatever type of form of healing you need, physically, mentally, and even financially, because once you get clarity and once you fall in line and you're in order with yourself, you're in harmony with yourself, all things that you want to monetarily gain will just start coming to you and gravitating to you like easy. You got to always remember, at the end of the day, this is your reality, and you are your own God, and you create your own destiny and path. Peace and love to all humanity.